Alright, what's going on, guys? We are back down in Miami, going to be fishing this inlet here. It is my 5th time here, and the first 4 times I caught at least one new species each time. I don't have high hopes for catching another new species here today, just because there's always going to be a diminishing level of return. But it's been great here so far, so let's see if we can keep that streak rolling, even though I don't think we will. New species would be great, but if not, just a nice little variety would be awesome. So let's go ahead and let's get started. Alright, so there's our little bit of shrimp on a size 12 hook. Got a 1/2 ounce sinker. The tide's moving really, or the water's moving really fast, a little farther out, but closer to shore doesn't seem too bad. So let's flick this out there and let's see what we can catch. Got him. Little guy. Little Sergeant Major. Alright, so first fish of the day is a little Sergeant Major. Nice looking fish, but one of the more common ones, so it's a little boring. Let's get him back and let's see if there's something cooler out there. Got him. This one's bigger. Let's see what this is. Alright, fish number 2 is a little slippery D-wrasse. So I'll take Sergeant Majors over these guys. I'll take just about anything over these guys. Really slippery, really spiny, really annoying to handle. Got him. Another slippery D. No, I think this is something else. Alright, so this is a wrasse, but it's a new species of wrasse that I've never caught before. This appears to be some sort of a razorfish. I don't know if it's like a pearly razorfish or what. Definitely way thinner than like the slippery Ds and all those types of wrasses. It's got these dots all over the body, which I haven't seen before. Got some lines on the head. Really cool looking fish. So I'll see if I can get an ID on it later, but as long as I can, this will be a new species for the life list. So 3 fish in, we already got a new species for the life list here. There we go. Fish number 4. Let's see what this guy is. Sergeant Major. Alrighty, another good looking fish, but another boring catch. Our second little Sergeant Major of the day. I'm not really fishing the structure out there, which is where these guys are usually found. They're usually found in like, well, structure, rocks and bridge pilings and whatnot. I'm fishing more of the open water. But these guys seem to still be out there. Got him. Let's see what we got. What is... yep, another Sergeant Major. Alrighty, Sergeant Major number 3, and like I said, these guys are usually found on structure, and I'm not casting right at the pilings out there, which where I would expect these guys. I'm casting into that open space between them, but I guess these guys are still over there as well. Oh, I got a small one. It's hit right as it dropped to the bottom, and that's another sergeant. Alright, so we got another sergeant, and then also a pelican just flew over, and I absolutely hate the pelicans over here. So we're gonna let this guy go in the water quick before that. Oh, the pelican got him anyway. Maybe the pelican got him. I don't know. But we're gonna call it a day over here because I don't want to mess with the pelicans anymore. And I'm gonna switch over to a different spot. So let's go ahead and let's do that. The bay part of the inlet. Gonna be fishing here for a little bit. I'll spend a little time dropping among the rocks, but I think I'm gonna just start out flicking this out there somewhere in the open water, not too far away. We'll see if there's anything over there. Got him. Let's see what this is. Some sort of a damsel. These like brown damsels of this size, they're always duskies. This, I believe, is going to be a Beau Gregory, if I'm not mistaken. It's got some blue accents here on the anal fin. Got some yellowish, goldish fins. Got some purple spots all over the body. But I don't see a dot on the back of the tail, so I think it's going to be a Beau Gregory, not a Coco. And I don't think it's a long fin either, and I hope you guys just saw him poop all over my hand. But first different species from this spot here is a little, what I believe is going to be a Beau Gregory. Got him. Now this is going to be a dusky damsel. Yeah, so super similar looking to what I think is a Beau Gregory that we just caught, but there are some differences. These guys are like more of a tannish brown uniformly, no blue there on the anal fin, much less like spangling on the body, and there are tons of these guys down there. So I caught a lot of them over my last several trips here close to shore, and I can see a ton of them like jetting in and out of the rocks, and I think they're all the same ones because they're all just about the same shape, same color, same size. Got him. That's another dusky. Yeah, so my bait is being absolutely destroyed as soon as it hits the bottom by these guys. And then every once in a while they get hooked. They got really, really small mouths on them. So even this size 12 hook is a little big. But it doesn't seem like there's anything else down there besides dusky. Got him. Looks like another dusky. Alright, so it is another dusky damsel. I think we're going to let this one go, and some people cleared out of the spot that I wanted to fish, so I think we're going to make our way over there, because here among the rocks, not much going on. Alright, so here's the spot that I wanted to fish. Tons and tons of fish down there. Some really cool ones as well. There's one like bluish colored angelfish down there, not sure on the species. But the big problem here, one is the current. It's moving through pretty quickly. But two, there are like 20 or 30 sergeant majors for every one other species. There's a yellowtail parrotfish there, which I've never caught before either. So there are some really cool species down there. The problem is catching them and working through all the sergeant majors. So we'll see if we can make that happen. Oh, that's a cool, there's a midnight parrotfish. Yeah, there's some cool fish down there. Hopefully you can see them on the GoPro. But yeah, let's drop this down here in the rock cracks. Hopefully there's some cooler fish in the cracks and not just sergeant majors. So let's, you know what, let's make one drop here in the deeper water. And let's see what we can pull out of there. There's a fish on already. And that's dusky damsel. Yeah, so not a sergeant major, but probably the second most common fish down there, a dusky damsel. So really don't want to catch these guys either. That's something a little different. All right, so we got a French grunt, first one of these guys for the day. Also a pretty common fish. I'm getting pig clean by the sergeant majors, or I'm catching a couple dusky damsels on the bottom, but can't catch any of the other cooler fish I can see down there. Got him. Sergeant major. So I tried out a new rig, just a little bit of line with a split shot above it and make kind of like a more free fall natural presentation. I thought maybe the parrotfish and like the angelfish would like this better. But so far it's just getting pig clean by the sergeant majors before any of the other fish can even find it. Got him. Little guy. Alright, so this is a new species for the day, but I've caught plenty of these before. Caught a bunch of these here last time I was here. It's just a little tomtate grunt. So we'll keep fishing, but this technique doesn't seem to be working out as well as I had hoped. Alright guys, so that's going to do it, and not a complete terrible day. We did get one new species in that razorfish, either a pearly razorfish or a green razorfish, I think. Still got to double check, but it's going to be a new species. But after that, it didn't go all that well. Not too many fish, a lot of kind of more boring repeat fish. That last spot that I fished has a lot of great promise. I caught my first ever hi-hat drum there a couple weeks ago, but there are just so many other species of fish that are way more aggressive. Those dusky damsels, the sergeant majors, there's a lot of tomtates and French grunts down there, but there are some really cool fish down there. A couple unique looking species of parrotfish, some angelfish, but just wasn't meant to be today. We'll give it a shot next time. Maybe I'll switch up techniques again. Try this technique here at the end with just like the free fall method, and that didn't work either because my bait just got pig clean before it could even get down to the bottom to all the cooler fish. But yep, that's gonna do it. Hope you guys liked it. See you guys next time.